trying to bring those people on all different platforms. Good morning, Antonio. Hey, good morning, Robin. Good to see you. Tammy, hi, everybody. Good to see everyone. Please share if you will. Let me go ahead and share. This is going to be sort of quick. I didn't came on for one purpose. So it's not Monday. It just seems like it already. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Let me bring on, let's see. All right, there we go. Perfect. Good morning, Renee. Good morning, Daniel. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Marlene. Good to see you. Good Sunday, 5th of 2020. Hey, Alice. Thank you for retweeting. Okay, so let me tell you. Hey, Aussie Nick. Let me tell you why that I came on. God does rule, Clara, every day, all day. The reason I came on this morning, I was listening to Amir Safadi. Amir right now is in Singapore. Good morning, Luann. Good. I'm glad you watched it. Amir came on about a little bit more than an hour ago. Good morning, Dawn, and talked about the entire situation from A to Z. I've never heard it explained so well. He's never gone so in depth as he did today. The only place right now that particular broadcast of his, hey Jerry, is airing is on Facebook. I went to his website at beholdisrael.org. I went to YouTube at beholdisrael.org to try to find it. It's not playing anywhere but on Facebook. If you're not on Facebook, I don't know when he's going to do another update to put it on YouTube, because when he is out of town, yeah, I know, unfortunately. Hey, Lori, Patrick, good morning. It was a real eye-opener. You have to listen to that video, and if you're not on Facebook, go on just today to get on Facebook, just to go there. His name is Amir Sarfati, Tsarfati. Hey, big sexy, thank you. And it's under Behold Israel is what it is on Facebook. No, Amir, A-M as in Mary, I-R Sarfati. T-S, here, let me write it down. When I try to spell it, T-Sarfati. T-S-A-R-F-A-T-I, Sarfati. Welcome, Amir. Sorry, that's okay. So I listen. If you listen to what he says, again, he goes back even to 1977 and forward as to what's going on right now in Iran, why it happened, who Soleimani was, what he was doing, and the Democrats. Listen to this, everyone. The Democrats' connection to what is going on right now. And I just have to say, personally, for all of you who have this infatuation with Tulsi Gabbard, you need to wake up. This is just my own personal side note to you. Wake up. This person is not who she seems to be. I think people are getting beguiled or something by her looks. I don't know what it is. But she is a member of the Progressive Congressional Caucus. She is about as left-wing as she can get. She is pro-nuclear Iran deal. I've said that to other people. She's a fraud. Exactly. You need to wait. Hey, Brandon, you need to wake up. Yeah, a siren. Yes. So many Republicans I'm seeing lately are just so infatuated by her. Hey, Pepper, that it is just unbelievable. She is not on your side. She is not pro your president. She is not pro Republic. Good morning, Francis. She is one of the same as the Democrats. And when you hear Amir talk about how the Democrats and what they want to do and what they want to try to achieve with President Trump out of the office. Hey, Sherry Eddington. You probably won't be shocked, but he's just putting it in clear terms. Tulsi is a wolf in sheep's clothing, Kim said. Brandon said every rose has its thorn. Absolutely. So you need to watch this video. If you're not on Facebook, get on Facebook today just to watch it. When he comes to us with Amir Safadi, with a lot of his updates when he's on the road, hey Judy, he will do it from Facebook. So if you join Facebook just to hear him, then I would do that just to hear him. Hi, Susan. I listened to Amir today. Amazing stuff. Yes, Gillian, absolutely amazing stuff. You have to hear it. And it's the only way I know right now today that you can get that. Now, it's about an hour long, worth every moment that you're listening. You can skip the little introductions at the beginning. Yeah, you have to, Lori. You have to. Black Roses and Dim Party with lots and lots of thorns. The Democrats want to get back in. One of the things I'll just tell you that he talked about was the Democrats getting back into office. Hey, Karen. And immediately reinstituting, if you will, that Iran nuclear deal. And he talked about the importance of us voting and in Israel voting. It's extremely important. We know so much is going on behind the scenes that we don't even know about. And Amir kind of touches on some of those things. She lost me when she voted president in the impeachment hearings. I don't trust her. Paula, that was good instincts. Don't trust Tulsi Gabbard. If I want to see anything on Facebook, Dan still has his account. Robin, go there. It will be well worth going there to see it. It was, for anybody, again, who really wants to know what's going on, wants the details, and wants to hear, download it, use open broadcaster software. You can do that. Yeah. I don't like downloading things from Amir. I like it to be where he puts it, because he probably gets some, I don't know what he gets off of it, advertising. He probably doesn't get, I don't know. He gets something from it being on his site. So I don't want to, that's her husband. When she mentioned Dan, that's her husband. That's not for anybody else. Yeah, that's her husband. So, but you need to listen to that. And I like being on Facebook only because, like I said, when he's traveling, he's in Singapore right now. He puts it all on Facebook first. And he went into detail about what's going on. He went into detail about why President Trump talked about 52 targets that we have. That's for the 52 hostages that Iran took in 1977. Also, just to give you an update on Kenya, they were reporting last night that the base over there was attacked, Americans, and that there were a lot of casualties, a lot of American lives lost. Turns out Amir Sarfati, Alana, is a Israeli Jew who is a Christian, and he is a world speaker. He is a teacher of the Bible. Good morning, Susan. Good morning, Margie. So anyway, Al-Shabaab, yes, Al-Qaeda, that had nothing to do with Iran. It could be sympathizers, but what I think more or less what it was that they saw that we were busy. And when they saw that we were busy, they decided to go ahead and attack. What happened was that there were no casualties. It was actually thwarted. And Amir is also talking about how Israel is involved with what is happening, meaning that he didn't say this outright, but they're telling us information. We're getting information from them about where people are, probably where Soleimani was, and how basically, good morning, Tim, how Soleimani just thought, you know what? I'm going to land here in Baghdad and nobody's going to do a dang thing about it. They were like a mile away from the green zone, and he felt very much protected that the Americans weren't going to do anything. Because why? Because of Obama. And you can attribute a lot of this back to Obama about all that is happening. Yeah, how bold of him. Yeah, last moves. But how emboldened the Iranians, the government, has become because of Obama and because of the money that Obama gave them, because that they are still, yes, and Carrie, still working behind the scenes with Iran. Hey, Based Amy, still working behind the scenes with Iran. And so also he wanted to let you know as well. There are a lot of people who are like freaking out right now. Oh my gosh, is this World War III? Is what's happening? Blah, 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 blah. Calm down, calm down. He was even talking about how President Trump, by the moves that he's making in Iran right now, is actually slowing things down leading up to the Ezekiel 38 and 39 wars. So everything that President Trump is doing is what a leader does. Everything that President Trump is doing is what he should do. I've heard some Americans, disappointingly for me to hear this, some Americans are saying, oh, we should have stayed out of what's going on right now in Iran because this Soleimani, he was just a local threat. No, he wasn't. He was killing our people around the world, and he had in mind he was going to attack everywhere he could to bring about the Iranians' Mahdi, which is their Messiah. And that was his job to do. You'll hear all of it. Don't want to, say any more about it. He was spending our cash we sent him. Exactly. And as Jerry said, he was top dog. He was a number 2 dog because he was the one who was going to make all of this happening. All this happened. The left is wanting a war. Yeah, and right now, kind of like the left is looking. This is going to be one other thing that they probably put forth for impeachment and saying this is a war crime. President Trump needed to tell us and get Congress's permission to act. And listen, what you need to know is the truth. No, President Trump did not need to go to Congress to ask them for anything. When American lives are in danger, no matter whether they're in America or elsewhere, the President of the United States, his duty, his responsibility, and his authority is to protect Americans. He doesn't have to ask anybody's permission to protect Americans anywhere in the world. Yeah, he's preventing war, not starting it. Exactly. Why is none of the behind the scenes working with Iran being prosecuted? Yeah, Kerry's been doing it for several years. Yes, John, we know. Trump is the commander in chief. Absolutely, they'll get over just like that when we went in 2020. Heard Obama is meeting with some of the Middle East contacts. Well, of course, Janice, of course he would. They're still working with Iran. And again, when I say Iran, don't confuse Iran with the government. There's the government of Iran, and there are the people of Iran. The people of Iran do not want the government that they have in place. They want the regime change. They don't want this to continue happening. Hey, Divine Sophia, blessings to you as well. And so some people are confusing. Well, I thought they wanted regime change. They do. They want their government gone. They took over. They changed Iran. The people in Iran, as you know, back in before we had the hostage crisis, we were actually friends with them. Israel was friends with them. And now Iran it's really being torn apart, I suppose is what you want to say, because they are losing everything. They're losing. Israel just attacked them as well. You'll hear that in the message from Amir. Everything is happening to Iran. They're losing power significantly. I'm going to call them by the name Persia. Yeah, it's true, Brandon. They're Persia in the Bible. So, you have to look at what the reality is by reading the Bible, by hearing Amir talk about the biblical implications and exactly what is happening by a person who is on the ground in Israel and has contacts that you and I don't have and that our government is not telling us. People of Iran were just like America. Exactly, Thumper. They were. They had all the privileges and all the freedoms. And then when that regime change came in, it was all over for them. That's when they went to the burqas and everything else and went into what they have now. Enemies are within, and they heard out here. I don't know. To Paul, I think you missed a word. Iran used to be modernized under Shah of Iran in the 60s and 70s. Then religious mullahs took over, Jerry said. Yes. Kerry and others need to be charged with treason. I absolutely agree with you, John. I absolutely agree with you. I think Israel helped a great deal with the intelligence. Yeah. No, we don't need to get out of Iran. What we need to do is protect our people. We're not in Iran. We're protecting our people. Now, here's another thing that you may be hearing this morning and questioning what in the world is going on. Right now, the Iraqi parliament has basically voted, and they want Americans out of Iraq. They want us to pull our troops out. They want us gone. And as you know, the Iraqi enemies need to get out of USA. Well, yes, that is true. And that would be a lot of people that we have in Congress that are the enemies of the United States. I'll just put it like that. But one of the things that I was going to say is that Iraq voted this morning to have us get out of there. Now, you may be thinking, why in the world would they do that? We help Iraq. We're training Iraqis how to protect their countries and on and on and on. Here's the reason. Thank you to Obama once again. it put the Iranians in Iraq, and the Iranian government now has taken over Iraq. So it's not Iraq who wants us out of Iraq. It's the Iranians in Iraq that want us out. So that's what the vote is. You're going to hear the mainstream media not explaining what that is all about. So, no sound on YouTube. Well, I don't know why one, Fred. Maybe check and just see if you have your everything set right. So anyway, I just wanted to hop on. I want to encourage you to go to Facebook. I know it's horrible, but it's Facebook. Go look up Behold Israel and listen to the update that Amir gave just about an hour before. It is amazing. It is detailed. It will tell you everything you want to know. It will put some of the confusion that you may have about what's going on to rest. Okay. So you're welcome, Liz. So I will see everybody tomorrow. If there's other breaking news or whatever, I may be on. But until then, please read